Harley? B? Quiet. Dividing fraction. Up at the top, page 38. Harley, what are you writing?
Dividing fraction.
Do you have it written down yet?
Do I? Yes.
Okay. Example 1. You guys did dividing fractions. Does anybody remember the saying for dividing fractions, actually? What is it, Connor? You said it.
KFC.
KCF.
KCF.
Keep,
Change what?
change, flip. So you keep
Oh, I remember this.
the same, so you keep the first fraction, you change multiplication to, you change division to
Multiplication.
and then you flip the second fraction, thank you. Okay, so number 1, if I have 1/3 divided by 5, first of all, 5 is a whole number, so what do I put it over? 1.
You can multiply. You didn't say that?
Nope, you have to keep, change, flip. So keep the first fraction, which is change division to,
Multiplication.
and flip 5 over 1 to make it
1/5.
1 over 5. And then you get to solve using multiplication. So when we multiply fractions, if you raise your hand.
Whoa.
Now we can solve using multiplication. If you can reduce first, can we reduce anywhere? No, so I just multiply straight across. 1 times 1? 3 times 5? Boom, I'm done. Connor, did you have a question?
Why wouldn't they just write it as multiplication?
Because you have to do it during division. Question? Hey. No. Don't reduce before you change it to multiplication because you get the wrong answer.
Oh.
Ready for my next one?
Either keep, change it to divide.
You change divide to multiply. Number 2, 3/4 divided by -1/2. I'm going to write it the way the book writes it so that you guys know. So they write it with the negative out in front. Where do I put the negative? I just put it to the top. It's easier for me. So I just put it up here so that I see it's a -1. Your book will write it out in front. Okay, so I keep which one?
3/4.
Change division to
Multiplication.
and flip -1/2 to make it.
2/1. Negative 2/1.
You can keep the negative on top. That's fine. It doesn't matter where your negative goes. I can reduce. Where do I reduce? Okay, the 4 becomes a. The -2 becomes a. -1. Do not forget the negative. A positive times a negative is a negative. 3 times 1?
3. Negative.
2 times 1? How many holes can you make out of that? 1, and you would have,
1/2.
and make sure it's negative. You guys are going to rock this lesson. I have one more example. Actually, I have 2.
Can we just do one?
Good try. 2. I'll do one more example in your notebook, and then I'll do one homework problem with you. How about that?
Okay.
So
Okay.
we only.
All right. Next, are we ready?
Yeah.
Did you say no? Okay. All right, next one. Of course, we're going to throw in some what? What do you think? Some mixed numbers. So let's do 2/3 divided by 3 and 1/3. Okay, so I have mixed numbers. The first thing I want to do is what?
Figure this thing.
Make it improper.
Change it improper. Okay? So if I change it to improper, 3 times 3 plus 1.
4.
3 times 3 is
9.
plus 1.
10 over 3.
Okay, so I'm going to keep everything for right now because I just wrote my mixed number as improper. Now I can keep change flip. Which one do you keep?
2/3 times 0.
Change division to and flip 10/3 to make it. I can reduce. What do you want to reduce?
2.
The 2, what does it become, Harley?
It'll come to 1.
And what does the 10 become?
5.
Good. Anywhere else, Lily?
3. Lily's voice changed.
3s, what do they become? 1s. 1 times 1.
1,
1 times 5.
1, 5, 1, 5.
I did not get that.
Question.
No.
Multiplication and division are a lot easier than add and subtract and fractions, huh? Be with you on page 331. Everybody there? Okay. So this says we're going to use the table and write our answers in simplest form. And on B, we need to figure out how many times as heavy is the golden eagle as the northern bald eagle. So I'm looking at the golden eagle and the northern bald eagle. And I'm looking at how many times as heavy it is. Not how many more or how much more it is heavy. Does that make sense between those two verbiages?
I do.
How many more you would do what operation?
Add. Subtract.
You would subtract. But this is how many times as heavy. So it's actually going to be division. Okay? So how heavy is the golden eagle?
3,
Because golden eagle came first, so how heavy is it?
13 and
13.
And then we're dividing that by how heavy is the bald eagle, the
9,
northern?
9.
9 and 9/10. What's the first thing I have to do? Change them to improper fractions. 13 times 10.
130.
130 plus 9
139.
over,
10.
10.
and then I have 9 times 10, 90 plus 9,
Yeah.
99
and I keep the division for right now. Now I keep change flip. Which one do I keep?
139 over 10.
I'm going to write over here now. So 139 over what? 10. Change division to,
Multiplication.
and flip it so it's,
10 over 99. Or,
can I reduce anywhere?
10 and 10.
The 10 and 10s, they become what?
1.
And then 139 and 99, I don't believe can be reduced. Maybe by 3s, but I don't think so. Let's just multiply it and then we'll see. 139 times 1 is
139.
over
99.
99. How many holes can you make out of that? 1. And so then I would take 139 minus 99. 9 minus 9?
Not 0.
13 minus 9? 4. So I got 1 and 40 over 99. 99 can only be divided by like 3 and 11 and 9. And 40 can't be simplified by those. So my answer is 1 and 40 over 99. Okay, number A, part A of that is going to be very similar. But it looks like you're going to use the golden eagle and the red-tailed hawk. Questions? Okay. Guys, the rest of class period to work.